incredible feeling. It's an incredible accomplishment for these young ladies, for our program at Tennessee State University, but most of all for them and their lives and what they've accomplished. To me, this is like the films, the movies that you see, the overcoming and the things that happens. If you haven't seen McFarland, by the way, go see it. Okay, and I'm not plugging it, but hey, it's what we were all about. And overcoming, accomplishing things that people said you couldn't accomplish and couldn't do. And we did. And we kept talking about what we wanted to do and how we was going to do it. We made plans. And we made plans to win today. And guess what? We won. And we played good. We didn't play as good as I liked, but we played good. We played great defense for most of the day. We misfired a few times on offense the second half. But I mean first half. But I thought we corrected that and we got some good looks. And Bree Lawrence didn't know what day it was. I had to slap her around, want to throw her out, make her wake up. But no, she was incredible. So was everybody else. Bree did a great job for us. These guys right here next to me, great. Chelsea, Ray, this is such an accomplishment, such a great thing for them. And for our program, it's just a wonderful thing. And a lot of people don't understand this. As coaches, we go into situations planning things, but you don't know till you get there. And when we got there, it was incredible what these kids have done and how they've done it and the hours they spent preparing to win. And guess what? They won, and they won because of hard work, dedication, loving each other, supporting each other, and always being there for each other. And that's what we've had all along. Whatever the weakest link was, okay, it never showed because everybody was strong doing what they had to do. And that's what we had to do. If we're going to be Martin's a great program. They got a great coach, they got great players. And I feel very, very fortunate to have gone in there and won and knowing what these kids were up against.
There you go. When you took over the program in 2013, did you think in 3 years this is an NCAA tournament team?
You want an honest answer? I'll be honest with you. I had no idea, to be honest, okay? I'm not going to tell you either way because I really don't know. I just know that we had a lot of work to do. And they told them this, didn't I, Chelsea? I said, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of things we got to do. We increased the competition in our schedule. We played some great people. We taught these players how to play up level, I call it. And they did learn to play up level. We were only 4 down against Kentucky with 6 minutes left to go in the game. We were leading Tennessee early in the first half. And then all of a sudden they started pressing us and we went south. Okay, but we were there. We were there playing against great players, great teams. That only makes your level of play go up. And it did for us. And again, it was a great experience for us. Even though we lost, it was a positive thing. Whatever it is that happens to you as a program or as a team, you try to learn from it, you try to better it, and make it better when you face it again. That's the whole idea. Y'all know that in life. Regardless of what comes your way, you pick yourself up, you go again. You pick yourself up, you go again. You do that till you die. And that's the way I believe, okay, as a coach. But it's the same thing they do right now as players. They felt like they could win. If they hadn't have felt like they could have won, we wouldn't have won. So we felt like we could. I told them they could win. And hey, they knew they could win. They told me they could win. So, that's the bottom line is if they believe it, they can achieve it. And you've heard all those slogans, okay? One of the words on our board in there was believe. And we did believe. We believed in a lot of things, a higher being. And that was our Lord and Savior, who really, for us, was an inspiration. And just really, I felt like all along, we felt like we could because of our faith many times of what we were doing. So I'm proud of that.
Brianna, did you feel like you guys had momentum going into the overtime?
Man, this is so unreal to me. Excuse me. First, I want to say all glory goes to God. I felt like we had it from going into overtime to when we was down to everything. Like he said, we had a word on our board saying believe, and I never stopped. I never stopped believing.
You guys didn't let Jones score in the overtime. Was there anything that you guys, who would that have been mostly?
I guess you could say me kind of, my team hopped on me all year about defense, just like defense. And I remember at one point, our coach was like, just guard. I was like, Coach, I got her. Like, I got her. Like, let me at her. Like, let me have her. I want it. And so I just, again, believed in myself. My teammates had faith in me. But it's not about just one player. We as a team and collectively, we beat not only her, but the team, their entire team.
for Chelsea and Rachel, I mean, Jones had the ball and had a chance maybe to score and put them ahead at the end of regulation. You were defending her and you got the steal. How key was that, not letting her get a shot there?
It's surreal. Like I don't know, when you really put your mind to something and you really believe it will happen. And I guess me tipping the ball away, Rachel being right there in the perfect position at the perfect time. Again, it was a team thing. We were able to stop that possession, but the other times that they tried at the same time. So, key play, but again, just thankful for my teammates being there and believing in me.
Rachel, you hit big threes throughout this tournament, but probably none as big as that one in overtime. You were open. Can you believe that they would leave you open at such a critical point? Just talking about that shot.
I'm sorry. That shot, I was open. I seen the basket, and I gotta make this. Like this is huge. Like for my team. Excuse me, but that was nothing but God. Believe it or not, and I'm just so thankful. So thankful.
So for you three, how does it feel? I mean, not only do you have a tournament title, first one in 20 years for this program, but you're going to the tournament.
I'll go first. The most beautiful thing for me is me and Chelsea are seniors, and we get to go out on top how we want to.
Yeah.
All right, so that's huge for me. That's huge for me. I mean, we've been through a lot. You wouldn't believe me if I told you our story.
Right now.
We've been through a lot.
Put on the upside.
But for real, we've been through a lot as a team, especially this year. And to get a championship our senior year, I can't describe that. I get to tell my children and my children's children about that. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I'd say for me, being a redshirt senior, my first year I did not understand why I sat out. I was so mad, like, oh my goodness, but I know why I'm here now. And again, glory to God, like being able to go out and helping those around me and being seasoned. I won't say old, but being seasoned. I understand now why I sat out. I understand why the pain and the tears and the breakdowns and the cries and the fusses, the fight. I understand it now because this is what it's about. It's not about me. I didn't sit out for Chelsea. I sat out for Tennessee State. I sat out for Rachel Allen, Brianna Lawrence, and the rest of my teammates. So I'm just on a high. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to be a part of this. Like she said, to be able to tell my kids and flaunt my ring and my medals and everything, but I'm humble at the same time because I am so thankful that God saw fit to allow me to be a part of this. So,
there you go. Kevin said that he could tell in the first 10 minutes the game was probably won there because you guys wanted it more. Did you have that same confidence?
You know what? I probably had to interrupt prayer if I did, but no, I'm just kidding. I just, you know, I really was thinking about what we had to do strategy-wise. I wasn't thinking about the momentum. I wasn't thinking about all those things. I was thinking about what we got to do to score against this zone or how to attack certain people on the floor. And our kids, hey, we did a great job, like you were talking about, starting out, and then they jumped in that zone, and we changed some things. And we had to change a couple of things before we could get it right. Biggest thing we were working on is patience. You know, we like to get up and down, but when people make us pass it and pass it, they prove to themselves they can be patient and get the shots that they want and get the open looks. And they finally did that and did a good job of that. And we had a lot of inside, outside, a lot of good things happening for us. And I'm just, again, like what you said, I don't know what was momentum. I just knew we was going to have to play hard for 40 minutes. The bottom line, when you beat a program like UT Martin, they have tradition. You know, they've had a tradition of success. You know, we were just kind of like battling for people to recognize our name. So, you know, I'm extremely proud of these kids. Now everybody in America will know about Tennessee State University and what our kids have done and where they are. They're one of the top 64 teams in the country right now. And that says it all, I think, what they've done and what they've accomplished. It's just unbelievable. Right here in Nashville, Tennessee, okay? They did it. So I'm so proud of them.
Coach, I have to ask, was that your phone kind of going off just a little bit?
No comment. I looked down and I got 28 hits on my phone sitting here. I'm sorry. I realized I need to turn it off now. I'm just learning how to use it, okay?
Any more questions?
Oh, you guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for covering women's sports. We appreciate you. Okay, thank you.